Dad.
Yeah. Hold on, please.
Dad, I'm sorry, but Sam asked me to have lunch with him, and I need your permission.
Hang on. What do you need my permission to have lunch for?
Sam?
She says she always asks her father's permission before she has lunch with fascists.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He's in favor of school vouchers, Dad.
No, Mallory, he's really not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
I read the position paper.
It's opposition prep.
Opposition prep?
When we're gearing up for a debate, we have the smart guys take the other side.
You stood there and argued with me.
Yes.
Why?
You made an appointment.
Sam!
Would the two of you take it outside?
I thought you were trying to drive a wedge between us.
Yeah, but now you're just boring the crap out of me.
Hey!
Mallory, education is the silver bullet. Education is everything. We don't need little changes. We need gigantic, monumental changes. Schools should be palaces. The competition for the best teachers should be fierce. They should be making six-figure salaries. Schools should be incredibly expensive for government and absolutely free of charge to its citizens, just like national defense. That's my position. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet.
You stood there and argued with me.
We can continue the argument, but it's lunchtime now, and we're gonna have lunch.
You're taking over?
I'm taking over.
Dad?
Yes, you may go have lunch with a fascist.
Come along, Sam.
You're doing fine.
Okay.
Mandatory minimums are racist.
I understand that.
They're a red herring.
I understand that too.
It's a way of looking like you're tough on crime without assuming the burden of being tough on
Everything
crime.
you've said, I understand.
But I'm
We
saying-
do things one thing at a time.
But I'm saying we don't have time to do things one thing at a time.
We're talking about treatment.
I'm talking about treatment, and I'm talking about mandatory minimums, and I'm saying it's a red herring, and I'm saying it's racist.
When you talk to the president, I want you talking about treatment. I want you talking about treatment versus enforcement, and I don't want you to stray from that.
Toby, is this what you meant when you said, Sam, you're completely in charge of this?
Yes, I meant you're completely in charge of this, in the sense that you're subordinate to me in every way. Where's this place?
What place?
Breakfast place.
It's still on the last street.
Why did you say anything?
We were having a nice conversation.
Mr. McGarry, would you like some tomato juice while you're waiting for the others?
Thanks, Celia. All set there?
Yeah.
Leo. We couldn't meet closer to the office?
I don't want people coming by the table.
Couldn't meet in the office?
I was hungry.
Couldn't have food
Oh,
ordered?
sit
in the-
down, would you?
You should notice that Josh is on a nice suit.
That isn't
Donna.
We'll call it his Joey Lucas suit.
Donna?
You know, from now on.
Joey Lucas is coming?
We need a California expert, and this is my regular Tuesday suit.
You assign your closed days of the week?
I'm saying there's no particular
Found
MO behind.
About time. Sit down.
Leo,
Hang on. Talk to me about drugs.
We can make a case for treatment versus enforcement, and we're ready to go to the president.
we're also ready to go to the president with mandatory minimums on crack versus powder cocaine.
One step at a time.
It's what Toby just said.
Toby's right.
Yes. Does anyone remember that I was put in charge?
It was an honorary kind of thing, Sam.
Leo.
Yeah,
Are you ready to order?
just write these names down. Dalton, Dawson, Foxworthy, Greer, Morgenthau, Stackhouse, Sugarbaker. Thank you.
What was that?
You know what that was?
Leo.
What do you want me to do with these names?
Hold on to them until I say so.
It's exactly the right thing to do.
From anybody but me.
I'd like to clear up that I don't have suits for days of the week, and this is just a regular suit.
It's a nice suit.
Sure, it's a nice suit. It's his Joey Lucas.
Donna!
I'm beginning to regret not getting the waffles.
I am beginning to regret having hired any of you. We have a 42% job approval, and you're talking about waffles and something with Josh I don't understand.
He's wearing a special suit for Joey Lucas.
You got dressed up for a guy named Joey?
Joey Lucas is a woman, and I am not getting dressed up for her.
It's his regular Tuesday suit.
My point is, we have to make it through the week without making any mistakes.
We will.
I'm saying that this
I'm
is...
saying, calm down.
I'm perfectly calm.
You're not calm, Leo. You're acting like a nervous Oyelia.
A what?
May not be a word, it may just be something my mother used to say.
Hey, Josh.
What's going on?
I just talked to Hoynes.
Is he in?
Yeah, he's on board. You did a good job.
Good.
Josh.
Yeah.
Did you happen to say to him that if Scott Hotchkiss comes back alive, there'll be a 10-point bump?
I did.
I gotta tell you, if the president ever heard about that, he'd be out of his skin.
Leo.
Don't do that. Not even in private. The guy's been blown out of the sky. He could be seriously injured. For sure, he's in an Iraqi desert with no water. He's got to keep radio silence because we're not the only ones looking for him. And if they get to him first, and all he gives them is name, rank, and serial number, they're going to beat him, Josh. They're going to torture him. This is to say nothing of 80 guys in the helicopter who are going to get shot at if they're picked up underneath the radar.
You're right.
I mean, I know the president's been joking around all day. But he's been living and dying with every hour of this, and he'd be really offended if he knew you were discussing a political upside. And I gotta tell you, Josh, as a guy who flew planes in the war, I was really offended too.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you did good today. I'm just
Yeah.
saying there's a way to be a person.
I apologize.
Your apology's accepted. What are you doing?
It looked like you wanted to hug me.
Oh, man, did you read that wrong?
Okay.
Oh, hey, Sam was here before. We've got some kind of signal?
Yeah, for if we know something during the town hall.
It's gonna be days.
Maybe not.
What's the signal?
It's this here.
What is that?
That's the signal.
Looks like a hip-hop gesture.
It's a plane taking off.
Doesn't look like a plane taking off.
It means something good has happened. This means something bad has happened. This means something good has happened.
I got it.
It's not like you have to be a
I
cryptographer.
said I've got it.
Leo. I really do apologize.
Thank you.
Good morning. I'm going to read a short statement in response to the rather bizarre take on what was
I think the whole damn thing is bizarre.
Mr. President, I don't know if this is the right moment.
Right moment for what?
Donna Moss needs a favor. While talking last night to Karen Cahill, she accidentally dropped her underwear. She feels there's a chance that Karen Cahill may have misinterpreted that, and Donna asked me to ask you if you would call Karen Cahill and make it clear she wasn't making a sexual advance.
I'm not sure there is a right moment to ask me that, Charlie.
So I should tell her no.
Yeah.
Good evening, Mr. President.
Donna wants me to call Karen Cahill and make it clear she wasn't hitting on her when she gave her her underwear.
Yeah, that's because I made fun of her shoes, and then Sam said there were nuclear weapons in Kyrgyzstan, and Donna went to clear up the mix-up and accidentally left her underwear.
There can't possibly be nuclear weapons in Kyrgyzstan.
Mr. President, please don't wade hip deep into this story.
Okay.
Sir?
Yeah,
Toby.
I'm going to bed. If anybody thinks of new ways for us to make friends, don't hesitate to wake me, or, you know, just feel free to start a fire.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Good night.
Toby.
He didn't want to see me.
He'll be all right in the morning.
Yeah.
You're the communications director. It was a TV show.
It was a blunder from top to bottom. You should know that it could have been avoided at several points along the way if I'd listened to CJ.
Or me.
Yeah.
Alexander Hamilton didn't think we should have political parties. Neither did John Adams. They thought political parties led to divisiveness.
They do. They should. We have honest disagreements. Arguments are good.
Only if they lead to statesmanship. Or it's just theater. And statesmanship is compromise.
What about persuasion? They're coming for us, Leo.
I know.
I mean, they're coming for us now.
Toby, if you knew what it was like getting them to run the first time.
I know.
Like pushing molasses up a sandy hill. If I go and tell him it's time to run again, he's gonna get crazy. And frustrated, he's gonna sink into his head. And he's gonna say he's not running. Yeah.
So we've got to do it for him. We'll keep it away from this office. But we've got to get real now. Leo, Aunt Stark's a wartime consigliere. That's why she was bumped up.
I'm a wartime consigliere too, Toby.
Yeah.
I was just hoping it'd be peacetime a little longer.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Shake my hand. We just formed it.
Formed what?
The committee to re-elect the president.
How does he not just tell me?
Sir.
How does he not come to me and say, Jed, this is my grandson, and there are lots more like him, and there are lots more to come. Can you help us out?
Because
Damn it, he knows we would have gotten it done. Why doesn't he tell me these things?
Because he doesn't want to make political hay out of his grandson, which is commendable.
Ah, he's a crank.
Good evening, Mr. President.
Hey. Hey, Donna, you need something?
Donna's the one who started sniffing around it.
CJ, that phone message was for real. He's not going to stop till he drops.
He might.
CJ, let me tell you something. Don't ever, ever underestimate the will of a grandfather. We're madman. We don't give a damn. We got here before you, and they'll be here after. We'll make enemies, we'll break laws, we'll break bones. But you will not mess with the grandchildren.
There was quite a bit of sugar in the creme de caramel.
Yeah.
CJ, if I told you to screw the print deadline, what would you want to do right now?
I'd want to see if there was a way I could help him out.
Give him some dignity, right? And give him a rest. The guy's going to collapse out there.
Yes, sir.
Screw the print deadline. Leo?
Look,
we will talk about the other thing later.
I'm just asking how we're going to do this.
Excuse me?
The chairman's going to gavel him off if he stops talking or sits.
Excuse me?
What are you doing?
I didn't know if I'm supposed to.
We usually don't raise our hands.
No, it's not the worst idea in the world.
The senator's allowed to yield for a question without yielding the floor.
What do you mean?
He's allowed to yield for a question without yielding the floor.
I was in the House. I know nothing about Senate rules.
Yes, sir, but Josh does, and he likes to explain things, and, well, I let him.
I'm pretty sure it's true, sir.
What time is it? Let's wake up a parliamentarian.
Yeah, but the problem is the only people who ask questions are senators.
We're going to get one of them to walk in there. Charlie!
The Senate wants to go home. They want to vote.
Yes, sir.
I want to call senators. We'll start with our friends. When we're done with those two, we'll go on to the other 98.
Yes, sir.
Charlie,
Yes, ma'am.
start with the grandfathers.
Yes, ma'am.
There's no damn holiday for us either.
We'll be in the dining room.
CJ, no kidding. Make this happen.
Yes, sir.
You called whoever you had a relationship with, and if you didn't get anywhere, they got a call from the president.
Do I have your word on that, Sarah?
We've been at it 20 minutes. We were coming up with
nothing
until
Got it?
Senator Tom Grissom of Washington State was headed from his office to the
Chamber, and everybody started flooding into the communications bullpen to see what would happen. Problem being, of course,
that Stackhouse would have to know as much about rules and procedures as Donna had and not think we were trying to screw him.
We stared at 14 different television sets while calculating in our heads the time it would take Grissom to walk from his office
to the floor, and we were in frozen silence while we listened to the rules of blackjack.
Unless you were counting cards.
And then it happened.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Grissom. Will the senator yield for a question?
Come on.
Mr. Stackhouse?
Come on.
Trust me just this once, you grouchy old son of a bitch.
Mr. Chairman, I yield to the senator from Washington for a question. My question is in 22 parts and might take quite a while. Perhaps you'd like to sit and have some water while I ask it.
Yes! Woo! And that was it. Grissom gave him a rest and an opportunity to answer some real questions about autism. And when Grissom was done, McNamara took over. And after McNamara came Gianelli. Grandfathers all. I'm gonna have to finish this up now and go into the press room and explain what happened. There'll be no vote tonight, and the Senate will go home for the week.
And Stackhouse, with our help, blew the print deadline anyway. There's really no reason
For Josh not to go back to the conference chairman and reopen the bill.
There's so many days here where you can't imagine that anything good will ever happen.
You're buried under a black fog of partisanship and self-promotion and
Stupidity and a brand of politics that's just plain mean.
Yes, Hoynes had us nervous with his admonishment of big oil, and yes, the president was making us nervous too, but that's for tomorrow. Because tonight I've seen a man with no legs stay standing, Dad, and a guy with no voice keep shouting. And if politics brings out the worst in people, then maybe people bring out the best. Because I'm looking at the TV right now, and damn if 28 U.S. senators haven't just walked onto the floor to help. I'll catch the first plane out in the morning, and if you wouldn't mind not turning 70 until tomorrow, that'd be great.
Top secret debacle. Project Jennifer. Glomar goes after Clementine, the sunken Russian Gulf. 6 feet a minute, that's how fast we pulled her up. And then all of a sudden, blam, her claw breaks in two. The Gulf dangles loose, one sub from another, steel ripping off. Everything we needed, including its nuclear missile, its transmitters, its code books, everything gone. The USS Gudgeon, 1957. 8 Soviet ships caught her, kept her cornered for 4 days. The oxygen depletion, migraines, fainting. Couldn't cook, couldn't light a cigarette.
They smoke in subs?
They used to. The Oklahoma, the Hornet, the Lexington, the CV-2, the USS Wasp. Wasp is a CV-7 out in the Solomon Islands.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. Am I still here?
You lost your boat in the wrong part of the world there, Mr. President.
I haven't lost the boat yet, Mr. Secretary, and I happen to be the only one in the building who thinks we should be sending the fast attack subs right now. And I'm an hour away from gathering the NSC and calling Japan.
I'm sorry I wasn't listening. I say you lost your boat in the wrong part of the world, Mr. President.
Leo?
I'll be...
It was a UN action, Mr. Secretary. 16 countries were involved in that police action, Mr. Secretary. 34,000 American dead. How come we're the only ones still fighting? Where did everybody go?
Well, Colombia's fighting a drug war. Ethiopia's trying to feed itself. Belgium and the Netherlands, well, they've got cheese and chocolate to make, I suppose.
Sir?
Yeah.
Josh.
Send him in.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, Josh.
Joshua.
Good afternoon, Mr. Secretary. Anything going on I should know about?
We're just catching up.
This can wait for another time.
No, give it to me now. I want a distraction.
No, it's all right, sir.
Give it to me.
It's campaign related.
That's okay.
Well, the majority leader got the question last night.
He tanked.
Yeah, and we're starting to put together an answer for when you get it.
The question?
Why do you want to be president?
I don't.
Well, we'll put that in the hopper and show you a draft.
Good.
Thank you, Mr. President.
They're in the tunnel now, and the readings don't show anything beyond the predictable level of background radiation. The flatbed's back on its way, and the Carlsbad is behind gates. So we dodged the bullet.
Yeah.
We packed this stuff in 2 inches of stainless steel, 4 inches of lead. We rammed it with trains and dropped it from helicopters, and it still isn't going to protect us from the thing we haven't thought of. They took a cast out to Aberdeen Proving Ground and shot a tow missile clean through it. They showed me video. What can I do for you?
Sir, there's something very important we need to talk to you about.
What?
Well, it's delicate and surprising, and I want to make sure your first reaction is measured, so I'd like us to...
I'm a recovering alcoholic.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Is there anybody left who's not?
Sir.
For how long?
I'm sorry?
How long have you been in recovery?
My last drink, it was the year I was 22.
Did you say 22?
Yes, sir.
You haven't had a drink since you were 22?
That's right.
I didn't start drinking till I was 25. What the hell do you guys count
Yeah,
as?
I know, but there's a history in my family, and I had a few experiences in college. I liked beer a lot, so I started going to meetings, and I'm pretty sure if I stopped...
22?
Yes, sir.
You and James Bond ought to team up.
I don't...
Don't worry about it.
He's ordering a watered-down martini. And Leo, what the hell is this meeting that's going on all night across the hall?
We can talk about it later. It's a meeting about having me replaced on the ticket. I know how to count to 270.
John, I assure you that if it were a serious notion, we would have...
Texas is gone, so is Florida.
We're not doing it.
You should think about it.
Hey, did I hear right? Are you taking your name off that bill?
Nobody benefits from the internet right now more than the rural poor.
You're taking your name off. We can't campaign on it.
Yes, sir.
And if somebody's attacking us, you know what to do.
I call Leo.
Yeah, but don't discount the possibility that it might be Leo.
Yes, sir.
John, despite this recent revelation that you drank beer in college, I've always liked you a little more than you thought I did. But that's not why you're staying. It's this. 4 words.
I've always liked you more than you thought I did, too, Mr. President.
Just a little, right?
Yes, sir.
Me too. Anything else?
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, sir.
You haven't had a drink since you were 22?
Right.
Ulysses S. Grant would have slapped your face.
He did once.
Listen, it's fine that this is funny, and Mr. Vice President, I couldn't care less, but what about the campaign?
What about it?
The president just got passed an honesty issue.
He's not passed it.
If it becomes public...
That's a big assumption.
No, it's not.
I think that issue is probably worth further discussion. But we're done talking about the ticket. The president's made it very clear he wants the vice president to remain the vice president. And he wrote down his one and only reason.
Because I could die. Well, of course, he's right, sir.
Doesn't solve the problem of the electoral math. I don't know what the field's gonna look like after Labor Day. The Etch-a-Sketch will be shaken up a little. But right now, math's tough. And I know y'all think he's a punchline, and I know why, but I disagree. And they're sure running the right guy against us.
Am I really the only one who thinks a giant sumo wrestler and a hockey goal might get the job done?
I don't know. I'm open to new ideas.
How long is it?
I don't know, 4 or 5 hours maybe. You'll be fine.
They do all the Henrys?
They take all the Henrys, they do a thing, they call it War of the Roses. I'm told by those that saw it in London, it's spectacular. Catholic Charities bought out a Broadway theater. We're gonna go, we're gonna make some money.
Everything was fine except the part where we go.
You know why? Because the Royal National Company's got all the King Henrys up there, and I'm still #1 at the box office.
I love my job when you're like this.
Let me ask you something. Which Plantagenet do I most remind you of?
One, please.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Mr. President, we have reason to believe there'll be an attack on a U.S. military installation sometime in the next 48 hours. We have a credible threat.
We just got done with Helsinki and the reactor.
Yes, sir.
How do we know?
The NSA has been monitoring websites of the Bahi cell operating out of Syria. They've been looking for picture codes, and they intercepted cellular calls.
Sir, that tracks with what our advisors in Kazakhstan gave us earlier this morning. And the Russians are holding a prisoner in Chechnya who verified it'll be military.
Which are the most vulnerable?
The Navy's 5th Fleet in Bahrain, Jaber Air Base, Kuwait, Prince Sultan Air Base in Sirlik, Seeb North Air Base.
General.
I'd like to order Force Protection Delta for all bases. Keep non-essentials off and limit troop movement. And Admiral?
Yeah, sir, I'd like all carriers and destroyers into harbor where we can give them water security.
So ordered. I don't care if you know anything new or not. I need updates every half hour for the next 48 hours.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, sir. We're expanding the potential target list.
To include what? Holy hell.
Dover Air Force Base and Fort Myer.
How could they possibly have the capability to strike a U.S. base?
We're not sure, but we've processed calls through a VR program. They identified Mohammed Sabeh, a Bahi cell leader.
Leo, he doesn't have a history of empty rhetoric.
What would they be striking with?
The calls refer to weaponry that was smuggled in. We don't know what kind or what level of force.
Why would they pick those two? There are a couple dozen bases on the seaboard that are bigger than Dover and Fort Myer. Why not the Carolinas?
That has us concerned. The only thing those two bases have in common is their proximity to another military headquarters.
It's Henry V, 3 Henry VI, and Henry VIII.
You understand this is non-traditional Shakespeare.
What does that mean? It sounds modern.
The director uses music and song and other theatrical devices along the way.
Well, it doesn't sound bad.
No.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
If Shakespeare wrote a play about me, how many parts do you think it would be?
Sir?
Think about it.
Yes.
NSA has new cellular intercepts. The list of possible targets now includes Dover in Delaware and Fort Myer in Maryland. And they're close to putting the White House on the list.
What are we doing?
Combat air patrols over D.C., and we vectored aircraft away from the district. Mr. President, I want you to start getting yourself into a mental place where you can order an unidentified plane shot down. We're sealing a 1-mile perimeter. Fitz is about to call you and ask you to put the Coast Guard on alert for the Atlantic.
We're leaning on Arab intelligence sources.
They're not what they used to be.
We're leaning on them?
Yes, sir. We have to talk about the bunker.
I'm not going to the bunker.
Sir.
I'm not going to the bunker. It sends a terrible sign. I'm sitting in this room.
Ron and I have been through this.
You haven't been through it with me.
I'm trying to tell you, if the time comes, they're not going to give you a choice.
You're telling me that the Secret Service, you're telling me my own bodyguards are going to escort me to the bunker?
Your feet may touch the ground a couple of times along the way, but I doubt it.
I'm sorry. Whack away.
Maybe the camel's back was already broken, but you gave him the straw, and then you drove over him with a tank. The President and I think you've been spread too thin. We're gonna scale back your portfolio, probably some of the legislative stuff. I'll let you know the details as soon as I take the temperature of the caucus. But you keep your title, your staff.
Okay.
What? Your dinner, you're gonna be late.
Right. Any calls?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on.
Nothing.
Who?
Your mother.
You have the G8 memo, Leo?
What are you doing tonight?
Wizards Knicks courtside?
No.
No. No?
Josh, hey, how you doing?
Art, good to see you.
Things going okay?
Yeah, great.
Good. You want to join us while you're waiting?
No, I just got here early.
Good. Well, glad you're doing all right.
Yeah, doing great. It's good to see you, Art.
Morton's. Mr. Lyman is already seated.
Obi-Wan? Hey. Wilcox is running late.
No. Sorry, he's not coming. He just called the restaurant.
Donna sent you? Just in case.
What's good? Why do you call the Democrats who usually vote with the Republicans blue dogs?
You didn't have to
stay and eat dinner with me to keep me from looking pathetic. I was hungry. Hey, pull over, would you? What do you... Hang on a second.
Hey, you want a piece of me? I'm right here! Standing right here! Come on! Come on!
You want to see me?
Yeah, come on.
I don't know where we're at on capital gains, but I was thinking about this Boeing stuff. If we flip...
Josh?
Halfley amputate his own leg before he takes...
You gotta stop, Josh.
When were you going to tell me about Angela Blake?
Right now.
She's a fundraiser, Leo. She doesn't know the hill.
Damn it, Josh, you tried to humiliate Carrick in his home state, which is bad enough, but you failed to the tune of a party switch. You think it ends with the leadership? You can't believe the calls I'm getting from the DNC membership. State party chairs. No one wants you here. You're gonna be late for senior staff.
They're deliberating on breakfast in Beijing. They're picking fortune cookies.
I always thought fortune cookies were an American invention, like pizza and the Frisbee.
You have to get me out of there.
Can't do it, Rocco.
I have things to do.
Talk to Josh.
I'm talking to you.
And I'm referring you to the man in charge of this little venture to the Orient, Joshua Lyman. Perhaps you've met.
I don't report to Josh.
No, you report to me, and I, magnanimous leader that I am, shrewd executive and benevolent spreader of the wealth, I have chosen to delegate, and you should get used to that word, delegate the preparation and readiness of the China Summit to Josh. So while technically you are correct with regard to the organizational chain of command insofar as this matter is concerned.
I can't believe you're making me go back in there.
Not I. Josh, you see how beautifully this works?
The President's acceptance of the independentist flag has led a few experts to wonder whether the United States is considering a change in stance on the question of Taiwanese independence.
It's pretty minor. Apparently there's some members of the majority party there.
I need you to call Senator Harris.
Okay.
We gotta shut Hunt down.
I thought we were gonna...
Josh?
I'd like to discuss it with the president.
It's already been discussed. Submarine's Trump symbolism. I had to make a call.
Okay, sure. Anything else?
We agreed to the welcome in Tiananmen Square, and we're working on Beijing to drop their demands on the agenda.
No discussion at Taiwan?
No public discussion.
We're gonna need to deal with the fallout from the welcome at Tiananmen.
Yeah.
You put Toby on it.
And the president wants me with him at the summit. There's some things up in the air right now. We'd feel more comfortable if...
Sure. I'll start pulling together the briefing packets for you. Come on, you're going. You need Toby to deal with the press. Somebody's got to man the fort here. I'm fine, Stan. You're his guy. You're in the room. In the chair. He needs you. That's how it was with Leo. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Thanks.
Awfully dark in here.
Leo.
Was this place always so gloomy?
Not when you were here.
Well, no need to relive the rhyme of the ancient mariner.
They keep coming in with furniture and fixtures and wallpaper samples. I just haven't had the time.
Have Margaret spruce the place up.
Margaret suggested Shirley Chisholm's Barca Lounger.
Oh, God, I'll bet she did. Can we sit?
Of course. Lunch looks great.
You look good in here. Comfortable.
Yeah, today not so much.
You send Kate to Taipei. You're gonna be fine. You'll return the flag, send a message to Taiwan, And the Chinese will be so pleased. He'll probably give the president an extra bargaining chip when he gets to Beijing.
In the meantime, we let them push us around on Taiwan, on North Korea, on trade, on human rights.
How's the human rights situation in China compared to 10 years ago? You'd rather we were snarling at each other and keeping one eye fixed on the nuclear launch codes? I lived through the first Cold War. One was enough, thank you. I'll take blue jeans, even lowriders, and Starbucks over fighters and submarines any day. Not all evolution mandates revolution.
I had to take the summit away from Josh.
Yeah. China, the U.S. A situation. Really, any situation having to do with Taiwan. That's you. That's your job.
You really got a lot of time on your hands now, huh?
You have no idea. But once in a while, on certain days when they take down the flag out that window at sunset, you know you did something. And that ain't all bad.